Alright, welcome back to another episode of Jikari's Imperial Agent playthrough. I'm Slicka, and let's get at the Tatooine bonus series. So, we have to inject ourselves with this poison to prove to the Mandalorians that we're worthy of being here. So, as we do that, we now have 15 minutes to get the antidote, or we die. So that being the case, I'm actually going to skip past all this stuff and head all the way over there. Because I'm pretty sure this antidote is more important than killing some Gamorreans or activating a portable prototype, which is supposed to summon sand people that attack whoever the hell the Empire wants. So your health just keeps lowering and lowering, and eventually you die. So we can run into a ton of people down here. Now, if I remember correctly, you cannot die or you fail the quest. So there's a bonus quest for killing so many. I'm not sure if I'm gonna worry about it. I mean, I'm kind of dying here. As you can see, I'm not even recovering health. So there's actually a 4-man heroic quest down here too, which I actually did pick. Blood in the sand, right around this area.
Want some of this?
And I failed thanks to that dick. So I'm gonna have to return and start this all over again. That is what makes this quest a pain in the ass. Now, I'm just gonna happen to come back and do these little quests here. But what you guys just saw is why this quest is probably one of the more annoying quests on a PvP server. If you die, you gotta go back and start all over again, and it's just not fun.
Take this, I do.
Apparently I gotta recede some defense coordinates. That shouldn't be too difficult. And that was literally that quest. Easy. But I'm gonna run around and kill like 5 more Gamorrean. Because when I only need that for the bonus quest, why not?
Taking damage.
And there we go. So that's another quest successfully completed. So a level 45 scoundrel, now that I see what jumped me originally, is randomly jumping everyone around here.
Hey. Incoming! One more down. Come on out. I'll show you my gun.
So as you guys can see, I was ready for him that time. Fortunately, I wish I could do it when I was going for that injector. So, fortunately, I just lengthened the episode. I'm probably gonna... Yeah, it'll definitely be edited. Or this next part, you'll just actually see me jump to. Just gonna turn in these quests first.
I'm here.
I'm really sorry about that, my lord. Those results were unexpected.
My lord? My lord, what?
You're a dead man.
Please, no. I'm just doing my job. Take anything you want. From the good stuff, anything. Just don't kill me.
Alright, my new jacket.
Master, I deliver to you something beyond perfection. You deserve nothing less.
Look pretty good in that.
You made it back. I didn't have a moment of doubt. I've already called the Morsilla garrison. If you have the Gamorrean base codes, it won't be long before we can seize our new staging area.
Everything's going as planned, then.
Soon we won't have to play friends with the Mandalorians, and we'll be in a position to bargain. It's been a privilege. Your part in this won't be forgotten.
And I gotta help. Alright, let's take the poison injector and jump over to where the antidote is. Alright, so here we are, pretty much there. One thing you guys just happened to miss as I was coming here, that I happened to edit out, was I did kill a level 27 Jedi Shadow who kind of ran from me, attempted to run. And because of that, I guess he didn't run far. For whatever reason, I just killed his companion, then he unstealthed from my dots, and I killed him. So, either way, I killed someone in PvP. That was pretty awesome. So let's turn this into Rogar Den. And then we can move on, since there hasn't been much time that passed in this episode so far. Thankfully.
You and me, Agent.
Kandosi! Amazing! You live! My congratulations. You are more worthy than any Mandalorian in the last 5 galactic cycles. Speak of what you faced. Let these young ones hear the path of true valor.
Yes, please. What happened?
My vision became a black haze, but I still struck down all who came at me.
It sounds glorious. Master, I want to try the ordeal. I think I'm ready.
Do not compare yourself, lad. The training and endurance to face this test will take you many years. You can see your exploits will be a tale to inspire a generation. This is the weapon which marks your triumph. Use it in health.
On to our next mission. Alright, let us continue on. So, our next quest is completing a quest called Cannon Fodder for Commander Vames. So that's right all the way over here, in another building. Pick up some hallucinogenic seeds over here.
I'm here. Hey.
Let's pick up the quests we need to pick up first, before we go after any of the others.
What's the situation, Commander?
Not good, I'm afraid. Could use someone like you right now. One of the local warlords appears to have taken offense at Imperial troops moving through his territory. He's been turning his cannons on our men.
I've been looking for an excuse to get into a scrap.
I'd advise caution. There's something off about this whole situation. The squad of mercenaries I sent to destroy the emplacements have failed to report back. Leaves me in a bind. I need someone to get in range of those cannons and mark them for assault.
Sounds dangerous, but I'm willing to take a risk.
Take this target designator. It'll allow you to call in pinpoint strikes on the cannon's positions. Give them a taste of Imperial firepower.
Not bad at all.
I don't remember if this is a heroic mission or not. It might be.
I don't suppose intelligence has dispatched you to bury my problems. There's a team of Republic archaeologists excavating the same ruins I'm here to research. My team attempted to run them off, but it's rather embarrassing. We were the ones sent packing.
You're hoping I'll teach these trespassers a lesson?
We need to make a show of force. Make it clear that to steal from the Empire is to sign your own death warrant. Spill enough blood, and the Republic will be hard-pressed to find anyone crazy enough to replace them.
You understand what you're asking. It will get messy.
I won't mind digging through their bones if it means working in peace.
Alright, so we have to defeat some Republic archaeologists, as well as destroying some cannon emplacements. No big deal. Now what you can see here's our outpost Largona. That is the Republic version for their quest. Bonus series quests. Alright, so here we are. Mandalorian.
Come on out. I'll show you my gun.
So I know we're not completely done yet. Alright, let's just kill these guys. So if I remember correctly, I'm positive I do that way. There should be one more quest over in this area that's required for the bonus before we've completed it. So the bonus series is a lot faster on Tatooine than Balmorra. We should be able to complete the bonus series in this episode and start Alderaan in the next one. Possibly even land on Alderaan in this one. Especially since after I skipped ahead originally from getting jumped by that guy. Level 45 scoundrel.
Want some of this?
I didn't expect to get that bestiary. So as you see, the archaeologists don't actually count as Republic forces. So going after 12 more doesn't mean much to me. So let's just port back to the Ridge-sized sentry post. It's nice as I did pay for all the quick travel account-wide cooldowns, so I now only have to wait 10 minutes for my quick travel. That would have been a few episodes ago. So let's go speak to Lieutenant Barrick.
Your dig site is clear.
Marvelous. I'll start gathering my team before any carrion eaters start taking root. The Reclamation Service owes you its esteemed gratitude.
And Kaliyo gets her first help. So even though it's ugly, enjoy.
See you.
And wow, that just opened up a bunch of new quests. But let's speak to Commander Vames first.
You called in quite a few strikes. Good news to report?
Those cannons won't trouble you again. The Mandalorian troops supporting your warlord are another story.
Blast it. Too many Mandalorian clans to keep track of. Never did like them. Count on us to finish the rest. Without their guns to hide behind, those craven scum will crumble before us.
So now we just have to complete 3 strikes for Captain Tremont, and that should end it.
What are you saying? We lost a squad of very expensive Mandalorians, and now our boys can't do the trick either? Forget excuses, work it out. That wasn't for outside ears. The exchange is proving to be more difficult than we originally estimated.
It's a wonder you're still around.
I never expected mere criminals could fight so skillfully. The exchange is using an old reclamation base as an ammo stockyard. We've taken 2 shots at it now, and we may have to cut our losses and retreat.
In that case, I'm in.
Your assistance will be most appreciated. I will give you the location for the ammo stockyard we were targeting, plus the last known coordinates for our squad. I suggest you look first for survivors. Perhaps they can give you some insight into why they failed.
Captain Charles Reskin reporting, sir. The soldiers here, they've been on Tatooine too long, going native. Sloth, larceny, disrespect for the Imperial code.
Sounds like they could use a reminder of who they serve.
It's spice that does it to them. The spice the exchange has been dealing our soldiers, despite my best efforts. I've sent teams after the dealers before, but they can't get past the exchange's marksmen. I need that spice destroyed.
It would be my pleasure.
I just want to see that spice go up in flames. If you could drive out the smugglers and kill their boss to teach them a lesson, all the better. But the spice must go.
Well, that's a heroic quest, so we're going to skip that one. It's almost at the point where I'm going to have to start emptying my quest log for all those heroics.
I don't advise traveling openly here. I don't know if I'm the first you're hearing this from, but consider yourself warned. The local exchange here are backed by someone with advanced stealth technology. They're using assassin droids to ambush our men.
Let's hear some more.
This technology renders the droids invisible to the eye and to our instruments. You could be next to one and not know until it was too late. My science officer developed a way to counteract the technology, if we could just get close enough to use it.
It sounds like you could use a hand.
Your involvement would guarantee a favorable outcome. The droids have proven nearly impossible to fight while the stealth generator is working. To destroy them, you will have to disable their stealth generators with this visual descrambler. Any hidden droid should appear. Once they're dealt with, inspect the chassis to find the stealth transmitters. Our scientists will need to examine them.
Alright, so this is similar to that quest on Balmora that basically involved the same thing, using technology to stealth. In this case it's droids. In the other case it was something else. So, okay, they finally give me my gloves. That late into it. I don't need those now. Wow. I think BioWare should have thought better on what they did. In terms of putting quest items like that. Alright, so this kind of looks like a Republic outpost, for those who aren't exactly positive. Okay, that's kind of weird. In fact, it's an abandoned reclamation base. And there's also a quest over here.
and I thought they weren't taking my reports seriously. But here they are, teaming me up with one of the intelligence minister's best. I guess the exchange spying on us really gets High Command's regulation briefs in a twist, huh?
You must be looking for someone else.
Then you weren't sent by High Command? I requested advanced operatives who could perform targeted strikes against exchange spies in public locations. They're using satellite uplinks to get into our databases. Advanced stuff for them. We're guessing the Republic or someone is backing them. We need to get the codes they're using, sabotage their connections, and find out who they're forwarding the intel to.
Let's get this done.
You'll need to get the codes for the uplink towers from their people on site, then use them to sabotage the links. Best case scenario, you also plant this tracer, so our techs can track who the information is being fed to. Thanks for helping us out.
Alright, it's just an enhancement. So I'm going to go down to the first level. Yes, there's actually 2 levels to this. If you stop at the second level, I'm going to have to come down here anyway, so...
Are you part of Captain Tremond's team?
What? Who are you? Did the captain send you? Everyone else is dead. I don't know why they kept me alive. I think they're torture.
Tell me what happened here.
We never got as far as the ammo stockyard. Ambushed. They stripped our gear. Explosives. In that locker. Please, finish the job.
I'm amazed they just kept him like kind of like right next to the guy. Well, that's smart in my opinion, but that's my opinion. So, just give you guys a heads up. Nershda, maybe Alderaan. Those bonus series I'll actually show, but as a different character, because there's no reason for me to do the Nershda bonus series and be like way overpowered, I guess. Probably not the right word I need, but compared to what I need. Or what I have to be. Alright, so we kind of got jumped here. So I'm just gonna run up here and deal with the stealth droids. Real quick, get that mission done and over with. There's some sentries up here too. They're actually healing them.
Another time.
You see, I actually have to throw exchange forces down there, not up here. Alright, so that's one. Now let's go and look for these ammo stockpiles. So there's an ammo stockpile over there. There's one over here too. So every time you blow up one, the exchange actually jumps you. So just be real aware of that. So I'm just quickly gonna come over here and kill Exchange Slicer for that Red Cliff access. So let's just sabotage it. So you gotta sabotage a few minor buildings, sort of. Final one is over here. And I forgot to summon Kaliyo because of her coming back a little bit.
I'm here.
All I gotta do is return to that soldier. But because of the mission I have, I'm gonna do some tech on it. Well, just to get to the last one, which is way over here, just need an exchange engineer. Then we can report to that Special Forces soldier, and that should be the bonus quest. So now I'm kind of going to sneak back to where everyone is.
Is it done? Please, turn this off. Let me go home.
Get back to Mos Ila. Find a medic.
Thank you.
Why would I let that guy die? Doesn't make sense. So, I'm going to ignore the weapon crashes and all that for the sake of speeding up the episode. And the experience isn't that big of a deal. So what I'm going to do is return to Ensign Rocha and then quick travel to Captain Tremont and Officer Coruscant.
The Exchange won't be spying on you again.
Probably untrue, but at least they won't be able to use the same tricks. Thank you. According to the tracer you planted, it's Hutt's paying for information against us. High Command will have a lot to say about that. I hope this covers any expenses you may have incurred.
The droids are out of commission.
And you have their transmitters? Excellent. Our scientists will begin reverse engineering them immediately. Thank you for your assistance.
The Exchange ammo dump is destroyed.
Yes, I have received numerous reports of the destruction of the Exchange's stockyards, including from an injured soldier who gave sole credit to you. You have my thanks. Our hold on Tatooine will be more secure with the Exchange disarmed.
So I miss doing this quest, but that's not that big of a deal since I'm already this far in. Let's see what I want to add to myself. I'll take the route. Help myself a little bit in PvP if I get jumped.
Displaying all authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
Once I reach level 30 and I get up to the next set of talents, I can increase the damage backstab does by 4%. I can reduce the cooldown of my cloak and screen by 30 seconds, sneak by 15 seconds, and every time I activate cloak and screen I increase my movement speed by 50%. Laceration and collateral strike will do 2% more damage, and When collateral strike damages a target, I actually get 10 energy back. That's pretty nice. And let's see, stim boost now additionally grants revitalizers, restoring 2% of my total health every 3 seconds for the duration. So it'll probably be 4%. So some fun things there that I'll be getting very soon in the concealment tree. So real quick, I'm just gonna sell a couple things to this guy.
Come back anytime.
And meet with Sergeant Chard, so. So as I've said previously, when we do land on Alderaan, you guys can decide, like, pick who you think will be our companion. That is where we get it from. Of course, if you've already spoiled it for yourselves or already played the game, you'd obviously know. But Alderaan is the first planet the agent gets their first additional companion on. And actually, Alderaan's the Imperial agent's the only one who gets a companion on Alderaan. I think they tried to spread it out that way, where everyone gets on Tatooine, Narshta, or Terrace, their second one, / Balmora.
Can't live without me, huh?
Sir, Moff is on his way.
My hero. The Mandalorians have fallen into place, the Sand People tribes are scattered. It's a new dawn for Tatooine. Troops and supplies will move freely under mercenary protection. Our garrison will purge, exchange corruption, and act as a beacon of stability.
This isn't the first planet I've handed to the Empire.
But it's the first time you brought civilization to these barbaric reaches of the galaxy. Of course, we've already begun raiding exchange bases to take advantage of their vulnerability. We've seized credit chips, antiquities, spice, to be stored in my personal vaults until they can be processed by Imperial authorities.
I sweat and bleed to destroy the exchange, and you're the one who profits.
You misunderstand me. I'm not telling you this to gloat. I'm telling you because I want to share with my friends. Walk away from Tatooine with pockets full and remember my aid.
Tatooine is yours, thanks to me. It's only right we both reap the rewards.
There was never any doubt. You'll find your ship refueled and rearmed with my compliments. I look forward to seeing your mark on other worlds.
Uplink to the Minister is ready for you, sir.
I must go, but give my regards to Keeper. And whatever happens, don't let him shift the blame for his performance to you.
Alright, so I have a new blaster rifle here. Doesn't look that good compared to some of the other stuff, but this is actually the first time I've ever played a class that specializes in blaster rifle at high levels. So it's pretty cool to see. Alright, so what I will end up doing is landing on Alderaan before we call it an episode, so you get to see what's in store for us when the next episode begins.
can't live without me,
Just gonna bypass that since we've seen it constantly. I see their tip there is still pretty old. Unless that's that might be free to play players still actually. So we made our goal of reaching level 28 before we land on Alderaan.
Stand by. I'm routing comm traffic through our mid-rim outposts. You're on a 6-second delay until I resynchronize the data stream. 3, 2, 1. Synced and secured. Tracking systems show you're in the castle lands of Alderaan. Enjoy the view, Cypher. I hear the mountains are lovely.
After the last few worlds, I'll be sure to appreciate it.
It'll keep you sane. Alderaan is governed by the wealthiest noble families in the galaxy. They've feuded for centuries, and are presently engaged in a full-scale war. You're here because Imperial intelligence believes that one of the noble houses, or a noble within one of the houses, is financing the Eagle's terror network.
What sort of financing are we talking about?
Money for weapons, transportation, bribes, anything the cells need. The Empire's resources are tied up supporting House Thul's efforts to claim the throne. But intelligence does have one asset, Vector Hillis. Vector was an Imperial ambassador to the nobles, but he was later repurposed. Now he's with the Killiks, Alderaan's native alien species.
Why are you being cagey, Watcher 2?
Apologies. Vector's is an unusual case, and I should explain. When Vector approached the Killiks on a mission of diplomacy, they absorbed him into their collective intelligence. He's part of their hive mind. However, he continues to file activity reports, and we believe he's still loyal to the Empire, even if he's barely human anymore.
You're asking me to trust someone who thinks like an alien?
If he's a security risk, you may eliminate him after the mission, but no sooner. We've requisitioned Vector from the diplomatic service and given him a need-to-know overview. You'll rendezvous at these coordinates. Use him to eliminate any noble or house funding the terrorists. Watcher 2 out.
Alright, so we need to meet with this Vector Hillis. Just to elaborate on what she said before we call it an episode. The Killiks are a native bug species. I guess you could say they're about 2 to 3 meters tall. If you actually collect the codexes, you actually learn that Killiks are known for kidnapping people all over Alderaan, and they can absorb their consciousness into the hive mind, as she tried to explain. What that pretty much means is their pupils go pure black, like their eyes. So that's what Vector will look like when we meet with him. I'm not sure if they have a... Yeah, they only have the picture of Alderaan itself. So that'll be different for those who aren't aware of that. And they actually speak like... kind of like an ant colony with the queen, where they'll be like talking about we instead of I and all that, or like what they call these ones are actually joiners, humans they kidnapped. So even playing with the Republic classes, there's actually I believe it is a world quest where you gotta go save some. Actually, that might be Imperial. You go save some guy's daughter and find out she was already joined, so. And they act like bugs and all that. So you run into that. So that's what Alderaan's capable of with the Killiks. And we kind of actually have to walk in there and meet up with a diplomat who is turned into a joiner. So when I was talking about he thinks like an alien, I didn't even think it'd be racist that way. I was thinking more like, how can you trust him when you know, you have these, well, maybe I did think alien, but I wasn't thinking like, you know, compared to a pure blood Zabrak, anything like that. Killiks are just a little bit different. Well, at any rate, thanks for watching. So please rate, comment, and subscribe. And good luck. We'll see you next time as we land on Alderaan to meet with Vector Hillis.